welcome. Now, I'm um, sure y'all are probably pretty surprised by the fact that you only got one workout last week. Yeah, that's because I was on vacation and I didn't train at all while I was on vacation. So, it is what it is. So we just pick up right where we left off. This is week. Is this week 8? No, this is not week 8, is it? No, this is week 7 because it's a deadlift. And it's definitely not week 9. That's what I don't think it is. Pretty sure this is week 7. Pretty sure it's week 7. Anyway, low handle trap bar deadlift. So if you can tell on camera, I have 2 pairs of handles like on the same side. So normally trap bars are notorious for using the high handle, turns the deadlift into a squat thing. That's mostly the participant's fault, not the trap bar. But we're using the low handle, which does do a pretty good job of replicating a traditional straight bar deadlift. A little less low back because the weight is directly over your center of mass. So it feels more like a squat than a straight bar deadlift does. So this is typically anyone's strongest variation, provided they're, relatively strong in the legs. And so we're getting over 5 today. If anything, it's just the range of motion because the low handles are so close to the ground. Like, it's pretty brutal. Previous record was like 502, I think. So it's right up there with our high handle because I think we pulled, what was it, like 522, I think. So we're right there. I'd like to try and squeeze out like a 507. Obviously, coming off a vacation, I hopefully feel fresh and ready to go. But sometimes the little break in training kind of does more to harm you, not literally, but decrease your performance than it does help, especially because I didn't do anything. I was just getting my steps in. But I literally didn't do any form of training at all. So with that being said, hopefully we can at least match with another 502. That'd be fucking cool. My hamstring's been giving me a little bit of problems, and I think it's just because I've been sitting on my ass for a week. So hopefully the hamstring loosens up on me, or hopefully I just don't feel it at all as we progress. But anyway, low handle trap bar deadlift, working up to a single 502 would be sick. 507 would be ideal. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Today is a short workout like most max effort lower sessions are. It's going to be deadlift, squat. We got some Bulgarians and GHRs. So short one, but a hard one. So anyway, don't take that out of context. Don't clip for me. Ugh. Man, it's been a while. Ugh. Been a while, as in a week. I was gonna load 392 for a double, but I don't know. I mean, I'm shooting all the way up to 5. I figured I might as well just go 432 for 2, see how it feels. Do 482 for a single. Just go from there. I don't know. Things are feeling okay. They're not feeling too hard, so fuck it. So guys, this is a 482 for a single. This will be the determinant for the day. So if this feels like shit, RIP, baby. If it feels okay, then we're golden. I'll probably go straight for the 507 if this goes well. Guys, what is it? 120, it's 25 pounds. And I just did a 50-pound jump. So probably how we're going to do it. Not too bad. Hardest part is just off the ground. But it felt okay. Oh! Oh. All right. So you'll have to forgive me because I started on the squats and I forgot to film the first set. Technically the first two, because I did the empty bar first and then I did a single plate on there, and now we're up to 2 plates plus the chains. So this is 248 plus chains, which is like give or take like 280 something at the top. Yeah, we're just doing 5 reps. Previous wasn't that much. It was only 248. It was just the 2 plates. Like this was the top. So hopefully this isn't harder than I think it is. So I don't know. It just seemed awfully light. I was like, I wonder if I missed a set there. But regardless, we'll go ahead and bang this out for 5, and hopefully it doesn't feel that bad. And then I just plan on going 10 up from here. So 248 to 258, and just yeah. If it's stupid easy, then I may make like a 20-pound jump instead. But regardless, I mean, I feel fine. So deadlift went great. So whatever. Maybe sometimes you just have an off day and shit just feels heavy, you know? Sometimes it'd be like that. All right, we're at 258, and the the belt went on, and not because I feel like I need it. It's just like I kind of just want to down regulate the RPE. It shouldn't be this hard. You know what I mean? So if I can make it feel a little easier, then I'm going to. All right, baby, let's go. 5. Smooth. So just as I thought, 258 was our last PR. Not 248, it's 258. Which, you know, isn't as big of a jump as I thought it was. So I thought it was higher than that. So now we have 268 on here, plus chains. And we're gonna go for 5. I feel like I've rested long enough. We're just gonna go ahead and send it. Oh, I try not to take too long. And I am making a mess in my gym today. One more. Oh, not bad. Guys. Previous PR is 175 here. I'm gonna go for 185. I'm gonna do this warm up and then just jump straight to 185. Front rack with the straight bar, Bulgarians. I don't remember if I've talked about this before when we've done front rack single leg work, but I like this a lot because you're challenging your mobility from opposite ends of the body, which I think is super cool. So front rack, obviously challenging thoracic extension, pillar stability, like shoulder mobility. Like there's a lot going on there. Lat mobility. And then when you look downstream, the legs, a full ROM Bulgarian is definitely putting a lot of demand on that quad and on the hip flexors themselves. There's a lot going on from both ends, and in that deepest position with a good front rack, I mean, it's just, dude, killer. But in a good way. People always talk about, you know, oh, I lift weights for mobility, right? Like just full ROM strength training, which I agree with. But sometimes when you watch those people train, they're not really doing anything outside of their existing range. It's all pretty standard shit. So I like doing stuff like this every once in a while. I don't do it all the time because it is very fatiguing. It's very difficult. But I do like mixing it in. One, to just maintain the great mobility that I do have, but then secondly, try and improve it. Obviously, as you continue to load heavier, also allows you in some instances to get more ROM because you're being forced into that position via the load. So anyway, 135 shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I did one warm-up that was just an empty bar, but I mean, that's basically air. So hopefully this feels good. And then, like I said, we're going to jump straight to 185, and it's a set of 6 on each leg. So obviously, since we're in front rack, we don't get a hand assist or anything like that. It's just raw balance. right here, that's the brutal part. But that's where you want to spend most of your time. I take a little mini break between sides here, just so I can give my front rack a break. All right, guys. $185 on the bar, 6 reps per leg. We're gonna do weak side first. 135 didn't feel that bad, so here I am hoping that 50 additional pounds doesn't feel like shit. We'll see. And then we got GHRs after this, but GHRs aren't too bad. Not too bad, actually. Felt pretty good. One more, dude. Oh. All right, guys, we got 4 sets of 10 of GHRs. I downgraded one of my bands here because GHRs were a little easy last time I did them, but I also increased reps. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think we'll be fine because I was to a point where I was like behind my head and like loosely even kind of reducing it further than that. So with this new band combo, I'm gonna go arms extended overhead, basically a roll out kind of position. For 10, shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I mean, we got 4 sets, so who knows? I might fuck myself here, but we'll see. Like usual too, I'm only gonna film the first and last. I'm not filming all 4, I'm just bang them out. And we'll be all done. So go ahead and get started on set 1. Oh, my poor hamstring. Still aching on me a little bit. Go a little bit wider. One more. Use a little bit of momentum off the bottom, but I don't think it's too bad. Oh, fuck. Two more. Oh. Hey guys, we're all done. It was a good session back. I basically missed all of last week except for last week's max upper workout, which you guys saw. Obviously, you didn't see the rest of the workout, but yeah, man, it's been good. Today was a good session too. It was a good welcome back session. Nothing felt too difficult, and I was able to bounce back and hit PRs on everything, which is freaking awesome. So, yeah, tomorrow conditioning. We got to pick back up on conditioning. Max effort upper on Wednesday, and then yeah, the rest of the week will be smooth sailing. So, yeah, no major complaints about anything. My hamstring is still acting up just a little bit, but surprisingly, it didn't feel bad on GHRs. I think it's just a little irritated from all the sitting, because we drove to our vacation spot. It was about like 6-7 hours. 6-7. Sorry, it's like an impulse. 6 or 7 hours, and yeah, there and back. And then we didn't sit around all the time, but like, you know, we did like tours and stuff, and you know, there was a decent amount of sitting. And then by the time the day was over, you're just so worn out from everything, like mentally. And not to mention it's vacation. I don't really train on vacation unless it's just something that's convenient. I can go right away and not have any issues. Like, you know what I mean? And the only gym that was nearby this place was like a Planet Fitness. And there's nothing wrong with Planet Fitness, but most of those gyms don't have the free weights yet. Most of it's still like Smith machines and dumbbells and stuff. And like, I'm a little bit of an asshole in commercial gyms, just in terms of like, you know, I'm not afraid to make noise. And, you know, there was potentially no issue there, because I know not all PFs are the same, but like, you know, it's just, if the gym situation just is more inconvenient than it is convenient, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I just fucking whatever. I just do like I brought bands and a TRX with me, so like I did stuff similar to my warm up and just stayed limber that way. But anyway, I got nothing else to report on. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully people are making gains with their training program, and if you're not, and you need some direction, hit your boy up, because I do all sorts of stuff. I do remote training, and I do written programs, like one-time programs for people and stuff like that. All skill levels, all ages, all training histories, all kinds of goals, whatever you want. I'm pretty well versed in everything. There's a few like super niche things that I could program people for, but I'm not exactly the best person to hire in that case. So like, if you're prepping for like a bodybuilding show, I could program for you, or I could coach you through that, but there's plenty of people that I'm sure are way better than I am at something like that. And then what else? Like marathons and shit. Like, I could program for you again, but like, if you want like an actual marathon coach or whatever, like, I would recommend those people instead. But anyway, for everything else, because I mostly work with people that are in pain, or people that are dealing with chronic pain of some kind, you're my people, and I can help you out. But anyway, enough of the self-glaze and self-promotion. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.